now with another bucket.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
Green with the block. Now the Warriors moving it up. Iguodala's running. Took him no time at all on that one. Iguodala's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Here's Harkless after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Shot to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg just talked about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Wow. Here's Lillard after the Warriors pick up 3. Davis, the pass to Lillard. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
So for the Trailblazers, Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. Aminu comes in for Harkless, and McCollum subbed in for Crabbe. Now here's Lillard. 25 points in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. There's the triple. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Lights Out. Connects from three-point range. Lights Out. Lights Out's got 29 in the game.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Lillard. And that's the final possession with the Enzo. A pretty lopsided game through the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was all about Golden State as the game got going. Amped up and ready off the tip, they immediately went on an 11-4 run. They came on extremely strong as the quarter was winding down, nailing all 6 of their last field goal attempts to close out the first. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters, now that's a...
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Miracle Man. 8 rebounds, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Myers Leonard is out there with Plumlee, and it's Aminu in at the small forward. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Plumlee sets the pick for McCollum. Plumlee with the screen. McCollum dishes to Lillard. Drills it from outside.
3 points.
Lillard's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Trailblazers. Here's Fox. Another 3 for Golden State.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
Shoots it. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
And, Greg, defensively, you've got to have better floor balance. and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
And now McCollum running the floor all by himself, and it's lights out with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Aminu, the pass to Leonard. Lillard attacking. Here's Aminu. It's rebounded by Golden State. You know, guys, Al-Farouq Aminu, so highly regarded coming out of college, still really finding his way around the NBA, but this last season with Dallas, he may have found his niche in this league.
That's a great point, Kevin. A guy who can give you a lot of things, rebounding, defense, hustle points, but he's already played on a number of teams in his young career because he's still trying to, as you put it, find that niche. Maybe he's finally developed who he is.
Here's Fox. And another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Another three for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And he gets it to go.
It's amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect in this half.
And for Portland, they're shooting for the game at 42%. And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. It's good from long range.
Wow. What can you say?
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Back to Lillard. Leonard with a screen on Fox. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. Inside. Trying to get back on track. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. And Myers Leonard at 7'1", an interesting combination of size, athleticism, and shooting touch. Really likes to play on the perimeter. And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Kicks to Lillard. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
And Leonard likes to run, jump, and shoot more than bang inside, I think, Clark.
Well, you know, Kevin, you like that he has that ability to go outside, but with his size, he'll be most valuable, I think, if he also embraces throwing his weight around in the paint area.
Agreed. Here's Fox. Non-stop scoring machine here. The three. Rebounded by McCollum.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And Fox gets it to go.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
And it's Plumlee that time on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game.
There's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Lillard against Fox. Launches a three, and the shot is good.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Leonard sets a screen for Lillard. Off the pick. Aminu misses.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And that one's good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Drops in the layup for 2. Aminu's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
For 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Here's Fox, and that one's good. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
For the Trailblazers, Henderson comes in for Plumlee, and it's Allen Crabbe in for Lillard.
First team, Blazers substitution.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits, and that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Here's Fox. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
As magical as the 2014 playoffs were for the Blazers, remember they beat Houston in that first round, that great shot by Lillard late to win it and move on. 2015, not as much. You know, Greg, they drew a very tough Memphis team, as you recall, in the first round.
Yeah, you often talk about styles making fights. Very similar in this series. They would go on to drop the first 3 games before being bounced, but still a good showing for a team that struggled mightily down the stretch with injuries.
Trailblazers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. McCollum, and that is good. McCollum's got 7 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
There's the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Here's Crabbe. There's the screen. Henderson with it. 4 on the clock. Crabbe dishes to Henderson. And Portland again with the bucket. Here's Fox. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Shoots from the corner, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Another steal. And now Iguodala running the floor all by himself. And Fox gets it to go.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Andre Iguodala.
It's Henderson on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala. There's the screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Now here's McCollum, guarded by Fox. Leonard with no one around. And they come right back with their own